So my presentation is going to be on gold as an asset class, a strategic asset. Amount of gold that is available is scarce, but the financial gold market is fairly large. In terms of above ground stocks, we estimate today the amount of gold that's available all over the world in different forms is about 216 lakh tons. Of course, of this, jewelry constitutes 45% or about 97,000 tons. Bars and coins account for about 22% or 48,000 tons. Central banks have about 37,000 tons of gold with them. Proven reserves, which is reserves that we know are available underground but not yet mined and brought to market, are in the range of 59,000 tons. The other above ground stocks, 32,000 tons. What is this other component? So gold gets used in a lot of other industrial uses as well. For example, dentistry, a lot of medical devices, a lot of electronic items such as your iPhones, iPads, laptops, all of them have gold. And that usage is also increasingly going up. We estimate that to be in the range of 15% in terms of the above ground stock usage. Now, if you look at gold, we all know it's a global market. Emerging market demand for gold is more than the developed market demand. So China and India account for about 50% of the world's demand, whereas developed economies such as US, Canada, Europe account for only about 29%. So the emerging market demand overall is about 71%, majority dominated by India and China. Gold is one of those rare metals or commodities that has a dual nature. It's not just a consumption asset through jewelry, but it's also an investment asset. Having said this, the average annual demand for gold is in the range of 3,128 tons or $240 billion. Composition of this annual demand is 33% of this demand is from jewelry, 40% is investment demand, 20% demand comes from central banks, and 7% demand is from technology. Technology-led demand is increasing because the amount of gold that's getting used, AI, for example, the servers and the semiconductors, the chips that go in to run these, new age products and concepts like AI are all using gold. So demand is definitely increasing. The common perception when you look at gold as an investment or an asset class is that it's not really different from other commodities. It's only a tactical hedge, or it only preserves capital, and there are better ways to protect against inflation. It's also important to understand but the key risks. Gold doesn't conform to traditional valuation methodologies. A perceived drawback is that it doesn't really provide any regular income. For example, if you hold equities, you get dividends. If you hold fixed income products, you get interest rates. But gold is actually a great diversifier because it behaves very differently from equities and bonds. Gold actually is an asset class that has an existence for years, but is also a tested asset class.